Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it. All the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. It's Otten in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's complete to Evans. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
180. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll go. Mayfield. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This pass is caught by Cade Otten. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
At the 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
A give. This is Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Set. 180.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Set. 180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
180. Done.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Mayfield, the throw on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 22.
Purdy now back near his goal line. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Buccaneers 7, 49ers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return is Johnson. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Good. 180.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Running free at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's 1st and 10.
Point it right. Good.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy on first down. Short one there, punt by Kittle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Outside. 18, watch out. Stop.
To throw, Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Get set, get set. 12.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Oh, the handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Regular. 180. What's up?
On second down, Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
180.
Now Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Throwing is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Bennett. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and 7. To throw is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get set, get set. 11.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. Watch out.
They'll run him. It's Irvin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Right back to Irving. And wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Set. Kings. Point it right. Watch.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
and 1.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
They'll run with Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Good. 180. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer
20.
first down.
Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
180. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Now 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Yellow. 180. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Back around, up. Back.
Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Outside. Up.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Buccaneers 10, 49ers 7.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use their final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
Pistol. 180! Point it right.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
21. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set. 118. Watch out. That's up. Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to force overtime. That is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So